Attachment style are kind of like personality. It can get changed in your life after certain significant incidents that happened. I grew up as an anxious attacher because of inconsistent parenting. As a toddler, I never understood why I got punished by my mom, which was my major caretaker. My first long-term relationship for 6 years was with an alcoholic, and it was also very inconsistent behavior. Like during the day, he can be such a sweetheart. During the night, he can turn into an absolute monster abuser. I was okay with this inconsistent behavior. I was okay with it because I was brought up with inconsistency from my caretaker. So as an anxious attacher, I have to almost standardize behavior, like easily being obsessed with someone, very quickly jump into conclusion that, oh, this is a lifelong relationship for me. And also constant self-doubt whether I did something wrong. But with my current partner, who is a secure attacher, I relatively become avoidant. How I used to deal with my parents and my alcoholic ex, we just ended up arguing. And I was so used to being triggered to argue. But with my current partner, we never get into these aggressive fights because of my people-pleasing side. I ended up just cocoon and try to run away with deep down anxiety. That's the funny thing I observe about myself, especially after we just move in together. I just can't help having these anxious thoughts like, oh, what if things don't work out? We have to split up. Deep down, these thoughts are all driven by fear of abandonment. There's no practical solution on how to deal with these fears because they're all triggered by different thoughts, and I cannot really control what kind of thoughts pop up in my head. That's what I learned about how to deal with my problems from my cats, who also currently moved in with me. They take very, very small baby steps to interact with my dogs. But that's also what life is. Everything takes time, especially dealing with oneself. You need a lot of self-compassion. And also most importantly for me is me time and journaling. That's the valuable time for me to figure out my thought, to figure out why I get anxious over time. Because I can notice myself shuffling these anxious thoughts. It's not going to help. It's just going to manifest in my behavior eventually. So in order to manifest the positive self-loving behavior, I highly recommend me time and a lot of self-reflection.